Here we are, me and Rick. We're now at the Hostomel Animal Shelter.
Yeah, which is called Hostomel Shelter.
Hostomel Shelter.
Mhm.
What do you know? What is the background of it? Do you know anything about it?
They live through occupation, and that's an interesting story to hear from the owner of the shelter, Maria. Her name is.
Biggest dog in the shelter here.
You are now in Hostomel Shelter. We are 23 years old. It's the oldest shelter that we have in Ukraine. In Ukraine, we really have a big problem with the stray dogs and cats because people, when they have to evacuate, yes, they leave their dogs and cats. I don't understand why, but we have, like, it's our life now. People leave, and it's very difficult to say no when they call you and they ask to help to take these puppies, to take these kittens to the shelter. And I understand I can't. I don't have enough people. Okay, I will find food, but not food is not the question. Question is the good quality. Now here we have more than 600 dogs and cats.
Wow.
We have, the amount that we can't, when we reach this amount, we can't take more. It's because I want to provide for animals very high quality life here, because they already know the bad life outside, and here I want they have a good feeding, veterinary, and everything that I can provide. And now, for example, our budget is $15,000 per month, in just 1 month. It's not like luxury life will be if we will have this amount. It's to cover basic needs. Of course, our goal is to make a good PR of these animals, because I don't want them to be here all their lives. But we have very bad statistics that 80% will stay forever in shelter because they're old, but they're not puppies, they're not kittens, they're not so pretty, and people don't want to take them. It's very important to understand, like, it's not me that who do everything here every day.
Yeah.
Sometimes my work is to find money to make a great PR of this place, so that I can pay to team. Oh, здрасте, здрасте, вонючки. Here, new animals that come to shelter spend almost 1 month during quarantine time. So here they receive vaccination, sterilization. We see that they are not ill, and after that they can join other animals. And by the way, you can see this disinfection filter of the air on the walls.
Yep. Brand new windows and ceiling too on the.
Yes.
On them.
All these windows new, because during occupation we lose all our windows.
They came in and smashed all of these ones?
Because of the very sound, because
shelling.
Yes, the vibration. Here we had, in shelter we had very old windows from wood, maybe, and after occupation, when we had no windows, understood that it's time to change it. For dogs we use almost 200 kilos of food each day. If we have puppies or old dogs or very skin dogs, so if they need to eat more, so they will receive food as much as they want. So, and for me also it's very important, I always ask people if they want to buy me food, I ask them not to buy cheap food, because cheap food means very bad quality. And bad quality is health problems, and for me it will be much more expensive to treat animals after. And I always like ask people, what's your budget? Please buy less but better quality, because for me it's really important.
Is that dog sick or?
Yes, the dog is ill, so
we're treating it.
Yes, but like we don't have enough things in shelter. Some laboratory, you know, when we take a blood, we need to understand what's wrong with some organs inside. So for this, I need laboratory. To buy laboratory, it's almost $20,000. My dream, actually, as I understood, in our region we don't have a veterinary, so I want here to open veterinary. But now we have only one room. If I will understand that somebody can, for example, make some invest, so I can open veterinary and help not only our animals but also help other animals in our village, because we don't have a vet in our village. So here is the space you will see with cats. These cats will live here forever, as I think, because they are not kittens and they are like 5 years old and more, but they have wooden heating. Each room, we have 8 rooms here, and here cats old or ill, they have some viruses that it's good for them but not good for other cats, so we combine. So each room has a garden and cats can safely go outside, enjoy chill on the summer. It's easier to take cats and kittens because people adopt better cats and kittens. We found families only maybe for 5 dogs during this month, and it's nothing. I think you know that this summer in Kherson we had tragedy with Kakhovska HES, and our team was there on the first day. We take our bus, our cages, we bought a boat, and we try to catch as much as we can, and we catch rabbits and I don't know how to say induk.
Turkeys.
Oh, turkeys.
Hot turkeys there.
Yes,
Wow.
and we evacuate 86 dogs and cats.
Wow.
Yes, and cats found families and dogs almost not. Each month we open new fundraise campaign, and we have a goal, so people can see how much we already fundraise and or not fundraise. And for example, this month in November we fundraise half of our amount, and it will be enough to cover salaries for people and our debt in veterinary clinic. Shelter always needs something. These animals always need something, and we won't have opportunity this month. If we won't close one more month, after this will be a really catastrophe, because we can't monetize the shelter, and it's impossible because it's against the law of non-commercial organization. So if people donate, we can work. If they not donate, we can't work. Our cage, one cage, is minimum 25 square meters, and the largest it's almost 40. So we build such cages because a lot of animals here are not socialized, so they're afraid people. So I just can't take and go walk with them, and they need space to live, to eat, to make some movement. So in this case we have a very big so they can live their like normal life.
There are many shelters, but this one is a big one, and they all need help. None of them are getting the help that they need from the government to keep the shelters running, and also just like collect the animals, because it's a need. The animals need it. They can't be roaming around on the streets and they have disease or they have issues, so they have to be brought to places like this so they can be treated. And the government needs to do a better job of helping places like this, and money needs to reach places like this.
I just wanted to thank you
Oh, yes.
from me and Andrew to giving us this tour in your shelter. I think you do an amazing work, and
Thank you.
I really appreciate it. And we can do this.
Yeah,
we can
absolutely.
do this. Our communities are very caring, and they care about Ukrainians and also about Ukrainian animals. So it's gonna be better, I'm sure.
We will be very happy.